Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. So, yeah, it's a Sunday now. Wow, it's already been like 2 days since I've last streamed. It's been a while, huh? I have been doing some Overwatch VODs, but they're all silent. Now, right now, right now, Golden Hour is pretty good. There's only like just one person here with me, but they have these like Sony headphones, so the noise cancelling is way too overpowered. So yeah, I can talk easily. So yeah, you know, that's about it. Breathing with our nose. I think it's been like 2 days since I've used the stairs. Can't remember. Yesterday we didn't do that well. Yeah, nah. Yesterday we had like a stomach ache, so we had to end it early. But it's okay because I made up for it with a very long story video. What else did it say? That's about it, right? So as stairs, we kind of just breathe with our nose in and out, and that's about it. Is there much to talk about? Not really. We have been doing a lot of hunting and fishing recently because the lake's open again. We've caught ourselves a trout almost every single day. Actually, we have. I've caught 5 trout so far. Yeah, I actually have. Two on Thursday, one on Friday, two on Saturday. So today's Sunday, and I wonder how much we can get today. Is there anything else to say? Yeah, I haven't been on an arc in a while. But if I'm gonna go to arc, what I've decided is that we need the aberration. So yeah. Is there anything else to say? Not really. Golden Hour is again pretty chill. Yeah, so what else is there to say? Nothing really. I guess one thing I can say is that when it comes to Lake Roa, you're actually allowed to barrel it after doing some full research and looking at the regulations. Barreling a Lake Roa is fine because it's a coarse fishing ground. So that Earthlog video I made about researching, yeah, it turns out barreling is actually allowed, so who cares? So yeah, yeah. Anyways, what else did it say? That's kind of it. Now, I'll be honest, my nose isn't actually fully clear this time, so breathing with my nose and talking is a bit difficult because my left nose is like not really fully clear. So actually, I'm only down to one nose, one beard. The left nose is blocked, so breathing while talking is extremely hard. Not enough airflow. Gonna have to use my mouth for a bit. Yeah, there's nothing really to talk about. We're just kind of autopilot, right? But I'm not even sleepy, so yeah. Now, I haven't actually done Extinction in a while. Honestly, I could have done an Extinction stream yesterday, but instead, I did a story video. And that story video was long. It was like nearly an hour. It wasn't like, shouldn't it? It was like an 2 hour. Man, I have to hold the handles here when I'm talking a lot because I'm breathing. Yeah. But anyways, is that it? Right? We've caught already 5 trout, by the way, so perhaps I'm some. What is it called? I don't know. But apparently, the trout we've been catching aren't even the fish that was released into the lake this year. The fish we're catching right now are the fish that was released last year. So there's like at least a couple hundred more fish in the pond. So we'll see how it goes. Is there anything else to say? The sound barrier is off, but I'm not really worried because, like I said, the other person here's got crazy Sony headphones. So those noise cancelling headphones are goated. If you ask me how I know they're goated, it's because I remember trying them once in like a store, or I think I used one of my friends. No, not used it, but he let me put it over my ears for a bit to like have a little listen. And let me say that those Sony headphones, noise cancelling is goated. So that means that the newer versions are even more goated. Actually, I remember testing them at the store once. Very good noise cancelling. Now we don't even have any noise cancelling headphones. Instead, I spent my money on Sennheiser open ear headphones, the ones you see me using on stream and all the video stuff, right? It has a cable, yes, but it's good. I like it a lot. I think it's because it helps me talk a bit more. Yeah, because it's open ears, so when I talk, I can hear myself easier rather than a headset that doesn't have open ear, so I can't really hear my voice as much. But then when I think about it, yeah, I can't talk so fast without holding the handle. I'm sorry, but yeah, I literally can't talk fast without holding the handle. Then I lose my breath. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, our previous headphones, the Pulse Elite, right? When I talked in those, you could actually hear yourself a bit because whenever you talk into the mic on the headset, it feedbacks your voice a tiny bit. But the Pulse Elites make me sound like a robot, but I don't really mind. Matter of fact, the only reasons we stopped using the Pulse Elite is because the build quality is not good. People have said it online as well, but over time, the Pulse Elite's hinges are very fragile and weak. And right now, the hinges on mine aren't actually broken, but I think they actually are. Well, not fully broken, but like, one more day of abusing their headphones, their hinge is going to break off. So, yeah, don't bring the Pulse Elites to the gym. Actually, I used to bring them to the gym as well. Yeah, I used to actually bring them to the gym. And I think I used a mic on those as well. Well, it doesn't really matter anymore because currently when we're at the gym, I use these Sennheiser headphones, which is like the older ones that I used to use. These are actually my father's headphones, but I took them in. And now I use them daily at the gym because I can use the chopstick method for the mic. And that chopstick method has been doing me very well. Very nice. Actually, it's really good. Because before, if the mic menu was like on a towel or on a shirt, when I move around, it would get really messed up. But with these headphones, it always stays in place. So yeah, not bad. Now we're actually getting quite wet from the stairs. I can feel my back sweat. Sorry, day. Better than yesterday. Yesterday we had a stomach ache. Had to pause the cardio early, and yeah, that's about it. Didn't even drink the water. Matter of fact, we've been sleeping slightly earlier recently, and we've actually been less tired. So that might give us a chance to start visiting the premium gyms again. It has been a very long time since I used the red sauna. I did like that red sauna. It's actually been a very long time since I've last used it. But at the same time, even as much as I like the red sauna, right? I do prefer myself full body, butt naked sun rather than the red sauna. Yo, sun any time of the day over the sauna. Because the sauna, I'm not even at HQ. Having the sun at home I could just chill, you know? So obviously, even though we're not getting the red sauna, we're still chilling. When I have the chance, I will get a full body sun. It's really nice. It's actually so good. Yeah, it's actually just so good. I miss it. It's been like 3 days since I've done that. Sometimes the weather isn't there, but also you need to be like fully alone, obviously, and like isolation, like jail. Now I think about it, right? Our ecosystem's kind of like jail, but I don't really mind. It's nice that way. Is there anything else to talk about? So I want to do a story today as well. I don't know. Yesterday's story video was actually so long, and the story at the end of it was a bit interesting. It was like a guy getting caught up in some weird thing that's not his ecosystem. Bro, the way to survive the situation was literally just to ignore them. Man, if I shouldn't have gotten the car in the first place, but whatever. But also, the context of the story was very misleading because the context was like, at first, it was a roommate, but then this roommate's got his own kitchen and living room and bedroom. So, how can you even say it's a roommate? It's more like he's just your neighbor in an apartment complex. You can't say that he's your roommate because you guys don't even live with each other, so I don't know what you're talking about. Roommates are supposed to be like, bedrooms separate, but same share, no, same kitchen, same living room, you know? Like a sibling, like siblings, right? Live in the same house but different rooms. That's what roommates are in New Zealand. But I guess in America, for some reason, roommate is someone living in their own den. So obviously, that's not a roommate, that's a neighbor. So, like, yeah, story has lots of missing context. Is there anything else to say? How's the news recently in the world? Boring. As expected, anything to do with war lasts for less than a week and then everyone just forgets about it. No one talks about it. Is it even real? Nobody knows, right? You know what I mean? Perhaps it is real, but I guess my ecosystem doesn't show it. Well, my feed doesn't even show anything anymore. It just shows useless shit, and I just don't even look at it. I don't even use X. It's so boring now. Nothing's real. You know, anything to do with war. His video is less than 60 seconds, so you don't even know it's real or not. Matter of fact, what's even not real is that I remember that wasn't there like a protest in England from what is that guy's name? The white man, right? And a bunch of like people went into the protest against like immigration or something. I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of white people, right? What happened after that? I don't understand. And I saw the video talking about it, right? Some guy led a protest and a whole bunch of white men or something, crowded the streets and stuff, right? What happened after that? That's how I know if there's nothing's real. Like, what happened? I mean, sure, that video, no, that protest looked real to me because there was actually some footage of it, right? Some long footage, especially on YouTube, right? But what happened afterwards? I don't understand. It's all fabricated. Nothing's real. And like, what happened to like? Matter of fact, the world's just so such a large ecosystem. Is like, wasn't there that thing about Palestine and Israel? What happened to that? I don't even know what happened. What happened? And then now like Israel's at war or something with Iran or whatever. Haven't they like declared war like 3 times already against each other? Oh, what happened? I also remember seeing a clip once of like Iran shooting like 50 missiles at Israel, right? And the whole sky was lit up with like rockets and stuff, right? What happened to that? How come I saw that footage of that all those rockets like landing, but where the damage at? Matter of fact, they say there's like genociding in Gaza or something, right? Where's the footage? And then all of a sudden you see clips of like the entire place abandoned, like it's a movie set. So what happened? What happened in Russia and Ukraine? What's going on? I don't know. What's happening? I don't know. I guess just nothing's real, right? Truly just the Matrix. I was like, what happened? Wasn't there like protests in Germany and stuff? I don't know. Ever since they started talking about it, it's like, well, I guess they don't exist anymore. What happened? Ecosystems so large, so vast, so different. Just focus on yourself. That's the main lesson right there. Create your own ecosystem, because that's how it works. Huh? It's the diamond hour. Where's everyone today? Oh wait, isn't it daylight saving today or something? Is it? I don't even know. Anyways, there you go. Simple as that. 30 minutes, 300 calories. Should be like 112 floors. Should I? Should I wait? 112. Cool. Wait, who said it's daylight saving? Who told me? Who said that? I understand. Is it? Apparently, people say that it was daylight saving, right? But all the clocks on the gym walls are the same. So I understand. Who said it's daylight saving? Or whatever. Matter of fact, I don't even know what daylight saving even is. Who decided that? Now I get it now. Isn't daylight saving supposed to be like what? So the sun sets later or earlier? Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure in New Zealand there's a phase where the sun sets really late. Like it's like it'll be like 9 o'clock, right? And the sun's still out, not even setting yet. But then the sun takes really long to arise. Like the sun would literally take until 8 o'clock to arise. I remember that when I used to walk to high school. It would still be like pitch black, even though it's like eight something. But it's like the sun's not even arised yet. Also, high school in New Zealand is a bit weird because apparently in America, college is the same as high school or something. I think it's like year 13 is college in the US. Now, if you wonder why I'm asking, no, if you wonder why I'm mentioning that, is because a lot of horror stories we listen to talk about college instead of university, right? I don't know, whatever. It's not really. Don't really care. Diamond hour. No, it's actually diamond hour. How excellent. I'm not even sleepy either. I'm gonna probably be sleepy later or something. I don't know. Right, I'm gonna have to go dark as always because when we do stairs, we do have to go a tiny bit dark because, well, I'm wet. Yeah, this tripod's angle is always tilted, bro. Yeah, the bullhead's suffering, but the overall setup is not bad. Maybe I can change up. Matter of fact, I feel like I could probably change it up. I see, because I actually can just take the. Oh, shut up. Hold on. Yo, it's actually just diamond hour though, for real. No joke. Straight up diamond hour. Where everybody at? Nobody here. Hey, you know what? I'll take. I'll take it. People say I don't go outside much. What you mean? I'm outside right now. But that doesn't count because you're alone. So? What? I understand. What does outside mean to you? Because when I say outside, outside to me means I'm not at HQ, but outside to you means talking shit to people. I don't even have, I don't do small talk. Oh, what am I going to say to you? What am I supposed to say to you, huh? Hey, it's a great weather today. What do you mean? It's nighttime. What do you mean? Oh, having a good day, bro. It's like the morning. Shut up. What you talking about? I don't even, what am I supposed to say to you? That's why doing this in golden hour is so good because even if someone comes, they don't small talk because like why would they small talk? This time golden hour, no one small talks. Who the hell does that? All right, spray the handles. I didn't even check the handles. I just sprayed it instinctively because for the past times we touch it and we haven't sprayed it, it's always moist or something. So sprayed it. It's all good. All right. Well, dips in water as they usually say. Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna be here for a while. What? Yo, oh, I'm not even kidding you. Daylight saving starts now. Why does it start now? Shouldn't daylight saving start at 12? Dude, like 10 minutes ago, my phone said it was 3 a.m. Ah, shit. I just exposed myself. GG. My phone just said it's 3 a.m., but now it's 2 a.m. So we've time traveled. Oh my goodness. We've time traveled on film. I have successfully time traveled. I have time traveled backwards somehow. Because I literally swear on my phone, like just literally a couple minutes ago, it said it said 3 a.m. and now it's 2 a.m. So I've magically traveled back in time 1 hour. Aikido, you know? I did it on camera. Magician, I told you. Huh. So daylight saving went 1 hour behind. So technically we slept. I don't even know. But I'm not tired though. That's one thing I do. That's one thing. I'm not tired. Oh, so we are early. Huh. Oh well. We've come earlier before. It's not my problem. Is that why no one's here? Doesn't make sense then. Doesn't matter. We just adapt. Daylight saving is pretty easy to adapt to. Honestly, it's so easy to adapt to. Just what? Just you'll get used to it in like 1 day. Done. But it doesn't make sense there because if it really was daylight saving, then I woke up. That doesn't. I don't know. I think what I meant to say is that daylight saving happened after my alarm. You know, if daylight saving changed during 12 a.m., then I would have woken up later because of the alarm. I don't know, whatever. So we time traveled backwards. Yeah, I saw that meme a couple of days ago. No, not a couple of days ago. It was like a week ago. Stuck in my head though. There's like a big bright torch in the sky. Dude, this meme's so funny though. There's a beam in the sky. You know what that means, right? That means China has successfully slain the weather, and they have the power of the beacon. Dude, that meme's so funny. I can't. Such a funny though. There's like a news guy, and he's like, China has successfully. No, it's like I don't know exactly how the video goes, but the video is like, there's a big beam in China. You know what that means, right? It means that China has successfully slain the weather, and now has the power of the beak. And then they have like some crazy like meme music. The meme music's like, wow. I don't know. I think it's from that song All I Need, but they have like that melody of the I don't know. But it's actually such a funny meme. Maybe I should find it. Is there anything else to know about? Oh, when I was stretching, I was thinking about some. I was thinking as I was. I remember something also. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm mumbling. When I was doing the stretching, I was thinking about a movie. You know the movie Smile, the horror movie. Dude, that was a good horror movie. I think that was like one of the very first horror movies I was like genuinely scared. I'm not scared, but like probably like I think that was like my best movie experience in like in a theater. It was me and the boys. We were watching the Smiles. Dude, that horror movie was actually decent. I mean, obviously, ghosts aren't real. Like paranormal isn't real. It's just mental issues, right? But the idea is definitely interesting. I think what really stuck out to me was just how the movie was played. silently. Like the film was pretty much just dead quiet the whole time. But that's why no, actually no. What made it memorable was the jump scares in that movie is so good, especially when you watched it in theater. Because in theater, speakers and stuff, it's very quiet and the jumps are huge and loud. It's like, bro, good movie. I mean, obviously, the idea of the paranormal stuff is not smart, right? It's like giving it power by believing in it, right? But if you don't believe in it, then who cares, right? Obviously, the actual logic behind it is like mental issue, right? But just like the way the movie was played out was definitely good. Speaking of movies, I think there's actually a true fact about me. I haven't seen a like movie. I haven't gone to like an actual movie film in like years. I think it's actually been years since I've last been in an actual movie theater. There's nothing to watch. There is nothing to watch. It's mostly just gay stuff, right? Actually, yeah, I think it's actually been nearly 2 to 3 years since I've last been in a movie theater, right? One, it's nothing to watch. Two, yeah, the movie industry's kind of just gone down. Not gonna lie, ever since like Netflix has like TV show. I think yeah, like once the TV show era came, movies went down. They fell off. But that makes sense, right? Because the TV shows were like 1 hour each, and it's like 12 episodes, right? And people would just binge watch it at home, compared to a movie where you have to like dedicate 1 to 3 hours just sitting there in public. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gone to a movie. There's nothing to watch. I think it's because yeah, a lot of things became woke and stuff like that, right? Something like that. Something like that. What are good movies that I really remembered as a kid? Transformers number one, based. Absolutely cinema. I think I probably watched. I mean, like obviously, the classic Disney stuff, right? Cars is goated. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore else. Wally. I don't know. I can't. I don't actually remember watching those in film, but I do know I seen them on TV when I was a little kid. Little kid watching those TVs, the movies that on TVs based. What else is there? I don't know. I don't even remember the most recent movie I watched. Can't remember. Uh, oh, I think the most recent movie I did watch was the Demon Slayer movie, but I didn't watch it in the theater, nor did I actually watch it fully. I skimmed through it. I just went on this anime website while doing research, right? My researcher phase. The researcher. We never completed it, by the way. After Scum's Wish, I tried White Album, dropped that shit. Then we tried that like I went like 30 minutes into that anime about like the doctor reincarnated into like a K-pop's child, but I never continued it. I never continued it. Matter of fact, I literally have it on a note still on my phone. Oh my goodness, I'm supposed to be doing dips, but I'm too busy talking. But it's Diamond Hour. Can you blame me? It's Diamond Hour. I can't even see it. It's not even here. It was. I don't even know. It's not even there anymore. But yeah, we did that like research video on that Star thing. I never finished it. What I meant to say was that I did watch that Demon Slayer movie. Well, no, I skimmed it mainly because when I was younger, I already read the entire Demon Slayer manga. I know, right? What a geek. But I read it. I remember reading it. I was like at family dinner and I just finished reading it. I know the spoilers and stuff. So the movie was pretty mid. Didn't even make me cry. Nah. But I know there was like a sad scene in Demon Slayer. It was like what that demon Akaza, right? The demon Akaza, his backstory is pretty sad, and like the woman, brought him back from being a demon and stuff, right? But I mean, it makes sense though, right? Like I can understand. I don't know. The backstory was that like Akaza had like a wife, right, or had like a fiance, and then the Dojo clan poisoned the well, and then the father and the daughter died from the poison, and then Akaza went to the enemy dojo and genocided the entire family, the entire dojo, and then became a demon or something. Plus, his backstory was like he was a thief for his dying thing, and he was just busy taking care of the fiance, and then she died from the well, and he took revenge. Eh, I don't know. Just be like Tengen, man. Get multiple, bro. Duh. Hold on, shut up. One thing that Demon Slayer makes that is really, really weird. I'll tell you about it though. There's like one logic thing that's super, super, super weird. I think it's the entertainment district, right? Because in reality, the entertainment district is just a red zone where women sell themselves for sex and like the houses, right? So like a man would walk into the house, be like, "Yo, I want an escort," and then one of the girls in the houses will bang them for money, right? So in reality, the entertainment district is literally people having sex everywhere. So Tengen gave his sent his three wives to go into the entertainment district. They give themselves up, right, to spy. But in order to stay, they had to obviously bang people, right? And then what makes it even worse is that he sent Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu into the entertainment district as well. So they did some gay stuff. Did some gay stuff. GG. But of course, the anime wouldn't actually say that that's what the entertainment district did, but in reality, that's what the the red zone does in real life. So that means, therefore, if Tanjiro and Zenitsu and Inosuke had to really go in there and spy, they would have had to do some gay boy stuff. GG. I remember reading, yeah, I remember seeing a YouTube video about that. That's how I know. The YouTube video was just some meme guy ranting about how the entertainment district in real life is very sus because of, yeah. Why did we talk about that? I don't know. Name today's thumbnail random because we are really just talking about random topics. Like none of it has any value. It's really just random shit. Random shit to think about. Because it's Diamond Hour, so I can talk as loud as I want. What else did I say, anyways? Is there anything else to think about? Nah. But when it comes to anime, Scum's Wish is still just the goat. Not goat. No. It's not goated. It's just the most entertaining anime I've seen as an adult. Yeah. Because I like showed a new ecosystem, I'd say. What was I think the main in the topic of Scum's Wish is that that's what happens when you have no father figure for a girl. No father figure for a girl. And mother doesn't care. Fun fact, pretty sure I have a childhood friend exactly like Hana, except childhood friend went deeper than Hana, so it is what it is, not really my problem. Is there anything else to say? Nothing else to say, right? Is there anything else? Oh, are we still talking about anime? The only animes I've actually successfully completed is Attack on Titan W. Yo, Attack on Titan is such a good anime, you know, so good. Eren Yeager was right in his own POV, just saying. In his in his own perspective, Eren Yeager was right because you just have to know like how dark, right? Ecosystems and stuff, right? No, like how dark. Of course, if you're on the human side, he's a devil, but when it comes to Eren's POV, he is his own people, so he's, yeah, makes sense. I just don't like how it ended, but it is no, actually, I think it was actually nice how it ended because the way Attack on Titan ended showed that you know even though they defeated Eren, right, in the future it just shows more human war. So it's pretty good. Hold on. We would have finished this by the way by now, but I've been too busy talking. Yeah, we would have finished this by now, but I'm too busy talking. Yeah, we would have finished this a long time ago. I spent like an extra 5, 10 minutes We could have been finished earlier. But what else have I finished? Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer. One I actually semi-finished, not really, was Love is War. That was recent. We did finish. I didn't fully read it. I mainly skimmed through it near the end. Skimmed through it. Is that all the ones I've read? I think that's it. Don't think I've read anything else. Oh yeah, I remember talking about Love is War. That was a that was an interesting anime. Uh, yeah, definitely interesting. A lot of ecosystems as well. I think, yeah. What else is there? That's about it. Can't think of anything else I've read or looked into. Oh, I guess I suppose I have read Spy Family. Uh, Not really. I skimmed through that as well. Spy Family is decent though. It's a different ecosystem. Can't remember anymore. Nah, but Spy Family is not really much. It's not really lore heavy. It's more. It's more kid themed. Bro, there was actually a fly on me, bro. I thought that was just like some. Wait, there is actually a fly on me. Bugger off. How's there a fly in here? Still diamond out. Hold on. Nah, but when it comes to Spy Family, that's actually just a pure kid show, right? Spy Family is more. There's no. Spy Family isn't about lore. It's more like. Spy Family is more Pokemon style, where it's like there's no true lore ending. It's just always new events. New events. It's more kid themed. Spy Family. There's no like actual growing lore ish. Kind of, but not really. No, it's not. No. Spy Family's got no lore. It's more just about. Uh, Actually, never mind. It is kind of somewhat lore. I remember last reading it. Something, something. I guess there is also One Punch Man. Oh, I completely forgot about One Punch Man. One Punch Man's also not very lore heavy either. Actually, no, they're all lore heavy, I guess, but slow. I don't know, actually. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But nothing beats the lore in Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. Those two laws, based. Love is War is also quite lore. Scum's Wish is also lore heavy because there's actually an ending. So why are we still talking about anime? I don't know. Oh my god, fuck off, fly. Bro, go bother someone else. Why bothering me? Go bother a rubbish bin or something. Matter of fact, the rubbish bin's probably not even smelly. Probably smells like cleaning chemicals, not gonna lie. Must have been the sweat from the stairs. That's why he's flying all over me. Is there anything else to say? Don't know. Yeah, so we haven't done Arc. Oh my goodness, I had no timer on. GG. So that's why we've been here longer. Yeah, I haven't done Arc recently, but if I do Arc again, I will be finishing Aberration before we go into a new series on Arc. I'm planning to continue the new series called Arc. Was it? What was it? What was the name? Arc Geno Crisis? No, I think I'm just gonna name it Geno Crisis. Geno Crisis is going to be a new arc series, which basically makes me combine all of the maps together because I think in order to continue the maps, we're going to have to actually combine and yeah, that's going to be interesting. But I need to finish Aberration first. GG. Aberration's going to be pretty interesting. Is there anything else to say? No, there's nothing else to say. But hey, at least you guys enjoyed like a. Oh my god, imagine if it wasn't recording. Oh, it's recording. It's recording. Don't worry, we're good. And Diamond Hour has officially ended. How unfortunate, but it's okay. We're done anyways. We had a good talk. Not really, but all right, cool. Well, that's Jimin. Appreciate it. That was pretty interesting, right? You know, had a decent talk. We spent a long time here, but it's all right. You know. Today we're also gonna go to the lake again, but I'll be bringing more of the ephemery So since it's going to be more of the family, the footage might be a bit more quieter. But besides that, appreciate it, you know? No story today. There's definitely no need for a story today. Maybe I could try to do arc aberration today. What else is there to do today? I haven't actually done research in a while. Maybe I should find something to do research on. But there just hasn't been anything new. Yeah, I haven't done research in a while. Is there anything else to say? Arc aberration. Oh, we have been doing Overwatch VODs recently. Those are pretty nice. They might not be that entertaining, but I think yesterday we won like every single game. That was quite nice. I only played for like an hour or so. But yeah, Overwatch is definitely something it's not bad. It's not bad. It's chill. Alright. Alright, see you guys next time, right? Oh, hold on. I can't put the mic. I have to tap the button myself.